Well, what's up, guys? It is Matt T Gaming HD, or obviously running on this channel. It is Matt T Gaming HD who runs CRC, and basically this is regarding an issue I have regarding the highlights videos, and the reason is I don't have enough time to do them. That's the thing. I don't have enough time to do them, so. And also I'm trying to clamp down on the time I'm doing with CRC, so what I'm looking for is someone to see if they are able to contribute to be able to get these highlights videos back, because I can't do them solo. I'm not saying I wouldn't stop work on them entirely, but just the whole process, just all of it together, it's just too much for me to do, particularly in the back-to-back races like I found with this particular race, because this has been recorded like 2 days after the Austrian race. And the thing is, now before I go into this, everybody's probably sitting there thinking, why do you need highlights videos? You've got live streams. The reason for that is, before, the highlights videos were absolutely huge in terms of the boosting the popularity of the league. And some people, before I reintroduced them, there were some people that said that, well, there's no more highlights videos, the streams aren't as good, so I'm not going to follow this league anymore. And that is the trouble. The highlights videos need to remain. I need some way of having them out, like some way of having a decent quality video. But at the moment, it's just unfeasible for me to do the whole thing. I mean, with one of the tasks involved in making the highlights videos, I would be able to do. But it's just, like, all of the tasks that I have to do regarding them together, like all the photoshops, all the clips and everything, along with the stewarding and the KSR edits, it's just not feasible. Particularly, especially with a back-to-back race that, like, we have now, where I have to get all clips for everything taken by the Wednesday when I need to prepare the new mod for the Belgian race. There are 4 stages involved with making the highlights videos at the moment. There are 3 before, but the first one now I'm trying to do it in conjunction with the streams, but it still is a hell of a lot of effort. The first bit, no one has to worry about, because it's the pre-race screen which you see on the streams, usually right before each race when we go to the KSR coverage, and that's usually included with the music. The intro, don't worry about that, that's already done. And then it's the qualifying reports, which is something that does take a fair bit of effort, so which involves Photoshop. I mean, what I'm talking about is not, I'm pretty sure there are some people out there that would be able to do the Photoshop stuff. And for the first stage, it's this screen, obviously the qualifying reports, which is obviously got these captions, which actually was sent by StopMatt to me from his video, so thank you very much for sending them. Obviously, that's something I'm going to, and also involves a bit of clip taking, which I'm going to go on to in a moment, which is the most time consuming part. Obviously, the qualifying reports. And then there's also the script writing. I mean, I do actually already have someone who's able to help with that, so, but he's not willing to like do the whole thing, so, and it's quite a bit of time consuming to actually write the script as well. So I'm looking for someone that could maybe do the whole script without, I mean, I'm not saying that one person should, just before I go into this, I'm not saying that one person should do all of these jobs. I'm saying that maybe just a few people can do it, because I do feel that this could happen, because the CRC streams have increased in views recently. So this is what I think now is a good time. And then here we get on to the most time consuming part, and this would be the most difficult parts to recruit someone for. And this is the taking of the clips. And this, I'd need someone with R Factor 2. I mean, it takes about, I mean, if it was just that I had to do, I would probably be able to do it. As I just said. I mean, I'd be fine if it was just the clips I had to take. But, as I said, the problem is all the things to do for it together, it's just not feasible for me. So the clips, I mean, what this will require is you to use the replay in rFactor 2, use something like Fraps or Shadowplay to record, and then just basically record from the script. The clips that were mentioned in the script. And maybe even also record anything missed as well. So that would be the third process. And the fourth process, as you've seen before, it's the post-race part. Which, again, I'd say this is probably... I'm not sure whether to call it the simplest part, because it does take quite a while to make the Photoshops with all the colour coding and everything. But I'm sure there is someone who would be willing to do it on Photoshop out there as well. So that is the last part. As you can see, I'm going to actually include screenshots from each part, actually shots from each part, to be able to show you what I'm talking about. But this is basically someone to just basically, I mean, the KSR edits there should be no problem with. I should be able to manage those. It's the actual highlights videos I have a problem with doing. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you are able to do it, please put your Twitter in the description and say what job you are willing to do. And we will see you for the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend, which takes place this weekend. The times will be confirmed on the CRC site and the CRC Twitter before the race this weekend. I mean, I'm not going to be doing the Austria highlights video. I'm going to see if I can get someone, recruit someone to be able to do this. What I'm going to ask them to do is to start from Austria. Don't expect there to ever be a highlights video for any race before Silverstone unless they're willing to do it. But just many thanks in advance. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend. Goodbye.